Today I'm making a video that's going to be a video game review about Resident Evil 2. As you can see when the game starts, you have a lot of zombies on screen, so I'm not sticking around there. You have a lot of environment that's beautiful and detailed, but you don't really have time to look at it, because if you do take time, you'll lose health. So you move on and you move on and you move on and then there's more guys and there's a lot of spatialness going on here. Okay, so then you finally get to the gun shop. There you go. It's close to October, so I wanted to do a review about this game because it's a great game. So you have this cutscene over here with the guy. He says, who are you? He says it kind of dramatically. He's like, who are you? And blah, blah, blah. And, you say, wait, I'm a human being. And then he's like, okay, you can stay here. This guy doesn't really have a name, and he dies very soon. Basically, I'm just going to skip the cutscene. Well, it's not letting me skip it, the cutscene is very brief. So we move around here. If you see in that corner over there, you see there's some ammo there. At this time, backgrounds in video games were very hand drawn, so you have to be very vigilant to see where the stuff on screen is so you can get it. And you don't really have a lot of time over here. Once you pick up this other handgun bullets, all the zombies are gonna come right now. But you can take care of them because as long as you picked up the ammo. Oh my God, that was brutal. Okay, boom, 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 boom. You have to learn how to kill guys before they come on screen, kind of, in this game. It's all about angles. So, this is classic Resident Evil. So, I would recommend people who are starting out and just never played Resident Evil before to play this game because this is what Resident Evil was. Resident Evil 4 is just like very, very action oriented, and it's not really what classical Resident Evil was. Classic Resident Evil had a lot of action in it, but you know, classic Resident Evil was all about angles. There was a big emphasis on reserving ammo and survival and puzzles and the spatialness, knowing the layout of the environment. And obviously, this guy was holding a shotgun when he died, so if you go near him, you can actually get the shotgun. But the game gives you a shotgun later on anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So then you go outside this house over here. It's a real trek compared to the Resident Evil 2 remake. Getting to the RPD RPD not hospital, RPD police place precinct is tough on the first go. So then you get to this alleyway here, and you can't get anywhere. You gotta kill. You gotta move fast. Two shots kind of takes them down, and you don't waste all your ammo. Just this guy, you can kind of get through him. You don't really have time to take care of all of them on screen, and you don't have the ammo. So if you fight every single zombie, it's going to be hard for you to get to the end. So then you keep going. And you might notice that Leon, he runs very fast in this game. Compared to the later Resident Evil titles, the Resident Evil titles, I stumbled a little bit in my voice. Leon runs very fast for tank controls in this game. So then you have this area here. The most logical thing to do here is just try to take some of them down. I was supposed to move faster at this part. Whoa, I can't. Okay. Well, I finally got bit. Well, I'm not sticking around. The game doesn't afford you many bites. You get bit a few times, you die. This part was a little creepy. I remember there was nothing over here. You can't go to this corner. This part, the zombies are just eating a body, and you just gotta go past them. You gotta go into this bus. You don't have time to like, hey guys, what are you doing? Yeah, we're just eating another corpse. Okay. Then you got handgun bullets here. You use the bullets. You got a slowly moving zombie girl chick over there. I don't want to stick around for her. Kill her fast. Take her down. Oh, and I got bit again. Oof. I got like two bites so far. You know, there's nothing in the suitcase. There's no sign of life. Ooh, what a beautiful but creepy background. You know, this game really just shows you the era of how survival horror was, and this game really started all the survival horror games. Okay, so we have the shotgun now. Feel like I'm just gonna go with the shotgun. If you tilt it up slightly, you can just. Ooh. This part, you don't. The best thing to do is run. Normally, I would never recommend taking that many bites. You know, I was a little too hasty there. I should have stayed and shot more off. But I got to the precinct. I remember there's a path here, but there's a zombie, so that path isn't good. So you're gonna want to take the downstairs path. I mean, for the sake of that I'm reviewing this and I beat this game already, it's an oil lighter. I'm gonna take that path and see where it goes. Even though I'm badly wounded, so it's a stupid idea. Let's just take that path and see where it heads. Let me see how much ammo I have. I really don't have enough ammo to be spending like this. I think it just leads to the front of the place, the front of the precinct. Both paths lead the same way pretty much. Okay, this guy doesn't want to die, just wants to get up again. These Okay, so that I guess that's a shortcut to the front of the. Whoa, wait a sec. This underground place just goes the same way. Oh wow, so that was dangerous. Okay, that's a very bad way to take. I don't think I'm going to be sticking around here anymore. Okay, so then you finally get to the precinct. You finally have a moment of relief here. You can save your game. There's this statue of a lady here. And you know, this game's is just it's just the best Resident Evil game that a person should start with because there are so many Resident Evil games, and if you really want to have the feel of Resident Evil and understand what it was and what it is, the origins of it, this game is your game. The puzzles are fair, the environments are beautiful, you know, the feeling, the scariness is all there. Okay, then you go to this computer. Will you use the computer? Doors locked. You need a key card. It's an old typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my progress. So then if you look, you can see the ink ribbon right there. So then what happens is you go to the precinct and you find that nobody's here. Obviously, the police can't control the situation as you see all the zombies outside. There's only one police officer that you do meet. His name is Marvin, and basically he's kind of like a tragic hero in this game. You meet him, and he's basically the last officer, and he tells Leon, "We wanted to have our party with you because Leon just got accepted to this police station." And then, you know, he's like, basically, go without me, go look for survivors or whatever. And that's it. The next time you meet Marvin, he's dead basically. So it's kind of sad what happened to the RPD and the fact that he's the only one left alive. You know, in the newer game, Marvin has like a bigger role where he saves Leon from like a zombie that's coming while he's in a dark room, and Leon has to slide underneath a door, and Marvin pulls him out. He has to slide underneath one of those like garage closing doors, except they're used in the RPD office. So, anyways, Marvin says, "Go without me, do your job," and that's it. And that's how the game kind of begins, and the tension is definitely there. So you have two ink ribbons. You can save the game here, or you can use the blue card key, which you have to use later on anyway. So that's Resident Evil 2. I don't want to spoil anymore for people who haven't played this game yet. Maybe there's new gamers that they want to choose a horror game to play and whatever. Maybe they want to play some classic 90s. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video game review. I'll be making more because I'm a huge game fan. Goodbye, guys. Have a good night.